All right, I'm on hole number 17 of the Fuji Open tournament. I'm in the weekend round of the rookie division. Now going in, I have no idea what the people up at the top are shooting, but going in right now, looking at like where I'm at, I'm here just because I haven't played as many holes. If I was at 18 with the tiebreakers I have, I'm probably going to be somewhere towards the top of the 23s, maybe not all the way to the top. Now in my qualifying round, the top 20 had a 24. So going into the weekend round, when you take the two brackets and you put them together, you're looking at the top 40 people were capable of shooting a 24 or had a 24 going into the weekend round. So I'm pretty confident that, I'm going to see a similar number here. It's going to at least be in the mid 30s. So even if I just shoot the average minimum score, I'm looking at mid 30s. So this bracket's going to be pretty tight at the top, and I'm not sure, even if I shoot just the 26, I think in a lot of brackets a 26 is going to put you up in the top 5. I think in this bracket you're going to have to shoot better than a 26 to have any legitimate shot at a win. So my choices are real simple. I have got to execute on this hole, and I've got to get an eagle in order to get myself up that one extra shot. These brackets are super tight. You can see, just they're very tight. That one extra shot moves you into a whole new group of people. And so this hole right here, I have got to get this ball to go in the hole. Now on the front 9, I was in a pretty good spot. It kind of got a little bit caught up in the rough and was a little more towards my max, kind of in between max and mid. And traditionally when I'm kind of like dead in between max and mid, I hit 1.5. And it must have been a little bit closer towards the max. And if I would have pulled the max number, I probably would have got it in the hole. So the only thing I should need here is a backbone and a hornet. And that was just an adjustment on my part, making that. And so this time I've got to get this in the hole. This this right here really could be the tournament. I have no idea what the people are at the top, and this shot could really in the long run make no difference. It will separate me from a crowd and get me higher up the ranks, but as far as like going for a win, I'm not sure what the people at the top have. So it may or may not be a big deal, but in my mind, if I can get this eagle, I'm still in contention for a win. If I don't get this eagle, I'm just looking at probably a top 10. Our opponent, I'm not sure why they didn't just pull out a Titan. Either they didn't have them, or this is why you save your balls for tournaments instead of wasting them. I see so many people waste balls in one-on-one. It's not even funny. I want to be right in the center of that, so if I hit a great to the left or the right. Okay, there's 4-2. Just a little over 2 rings. Hitting it perfect. And I'm just trying to get it to roll out there as far as it can go and get through that rough, roll out there and shot. So here I'm going to be definitely in my mid hornet, and that's a much better spot to be. Before on the last hole, last time through, I just kind of trickled out of that rough and I was pretty far back. But here I'm definitely going to be in my mid club for sure, maybe even minimum club. So my hornet hits 1.1, 1.9, 2.2. So if I'm at max, that's 1.1. If I'm at mid club, it's 1.9. Minimum club, 2.2. And it looks like I'm going to be pretty close to 2.2. The goal here is I've got to hit perfect on this shot coming into the green. If I hit this shot coming into the green perfect, my chances of holing it are extremely high. Okay, so there's minimum club. There's maximum club, so there's mid right there. So we're in the minimum club here. That minimum club number. Put on a little bit of backspin just to woe it up. Eke myself up there just a little. Going right at it. So it's 3-4. I'm going to do no extra wind adjustment. So it's 3-4. I'm going to do 2. That leaves me 1-4. So I'm going to do about a ring and 3/4. Hitting it perfect. Give myself a look. Give myself a look. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That is awesome. Finally. Go 17 holes and finally get one of the par 4s. Jeez. That's brutal. All right. That was hole number 17 of the weekend round of the Fuji Open in the rookie division. Let's see where that moved me up to. All right, that put me in 8th. You can see that is the swing. You know, look at where the 25 stop. And 25s are all the way down to 18. So, you know, just shooting the minimum average round of 24, you're in the 19th for the top and 33rd for the bottom. So that's the difference here. Just that one shot, you know, changes the whole deal. Whereas opposed to fighting for a top 20, you're looking at a top 10. I have no idea what the people up at the top are, and I'm not going to look. I don't like to put that pressure on myself. If you watch my videos, I never look up at the top. I'm not interested in putting the pressure on myself. I think a lot of people, and there's stuff right now that one of the things in Facebook I commented on the other day was people talking about, you know, getting really nervous during the tournaments. And part of it is immediately going up and seeing what the people at the top have. Well, you know, if you've been shooting 24s all week or 23s all week and you get up to the top and you see somebody with 27, you're automatically depressed. So don't worry about what they're on there. You just shoot your round. So I don't like to put any pressure on myself about that. But looking at these scores, I'm right back to the thing of, you know, a 26 is probably going to get me a banner, but it's not necessarily going to get me a win. So picking up the eagle on that right there so that I can go in, get an eagle on this last hole. If I can get the eagle on hole number 18 and going with a 27, it's going to give me a serious shot up at the top. Now, I don't have very good tiebreakers. I shot a 24 and a 12, so I just shot the scores. I was absolutely flat. Monday's practice round, I killed it, both counts. And then it's just been kind of flat after that, so we will see. So I'm off to 18. So that was hole number 17. Thanks for watching.